My dear friends, have you ever jolted awake at 2 or 3 in the morning, staring at the ceiling, tossing and turning, unable to fall back asleep? And then when morning finally comes, your body feels heavy, your mind foggy, and all you can do is yawn through the day. This isn't rare at all. According to the National Sleep Foundation, 2021, nearly half of adults over 60 suffer from chronic sleep problems. And here's the part that worries me most. Poor sleep doesn't just make us tired. It can raise the risk of stroke by as much as 67%, The Lancet, 2020, weaken memory, JAMA Neurology, 2018, and speed up the aging process in every part of the body. So the real questions are, why does deep, restful sleep become harder as we grow older? And is there a simple, natural way, perhaps sitting quietly in your very own kitchen right now, that could help you reclaim peaceful sleep? Many people turn to sleeping pills, melatonin, or even herbal teas. But too often, the results are only temporary. What most don't realize is that a very familiar ingredient, one you already keep in your kitchen, can gently activate your body's natural sleep cycle without depending on medication. In today's video, drawing from decades of experience working with older adults, I, Dr. James, will share this truth with you. And believe me, if you apply it the right way, you could start noticing a difference in just a few nights. Before we dive in, if you truly care about protecting your health after 60, I invite you to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell. That way, whenever I share a safe, science-backed, and practical method, you'll be among the very first to know. Together, we can build a community of strong, healthy, and joyful seniors. And now, let's move into the next part. Why does the body, after 60, begin to lose its ability to sleep deeply? Understanding that is the key to finding the right solution. My dear friends, one question I often hear from patients over 60 is this: Doctor, why could I sleep through the night when I was younger, but now I wake up at 2 or 3 a.m. and can't seem to fall back asleep? The answer lies in the silent changes that happen inside our bodies as we grow older. Declining melatonin when the sleep clock wears out. Melatonin is often called the hormone of the night. It's the signal your body sends to say, it's time to sleep. When we're young, melatonin rises sharply after sunset, making us naturally sleepy. But after 60, the body may produce up to 50% less melatonin. Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism, 2012. It's like having an old alarm clock that no longer rings at the right time. The night comes, but the body still thinks it's daytime. The result? Trouble falling asleep, light sleep, and waking up in the middle of the night. Lower serotonin, losing the happiness chemical. If melatonin is the key that opens the door to sleep, serotonin is the foundation that keeps you calm and at peace. It reduces anxiety, eases stress, and creates a sense of well-being. But studies show that after 60, serotonin levels in the brain drop significantly. Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience, 2017. That's why many seniors, right after retirement, begin to feel restless, anxious, and find themselves lying awake at night. And here's the catch. Without enough serotonin, your brain also struggles to make melatonin, creating a frustrating cycle of sleeplessness. A body clock out of sync. Our bodies follow a natural rhythm called the circadian rhythm, the 24-hour internal clock that tells us when to be awake and when to rest. But as we age, this clock drifts out of sync. Instead of feeling sleepy at 10 p.m., some people don't get tired until midnight. Others find themselves wide awake at 3 or 4 in the morning, unable to drift back to sleep. A review in Sleep Medicine Reviews 2019 showed that this shift happens because the aging brain becomes less sensitive to light cues, making it harder to distinguish day from night. Underlying health conditions, hidden sleep stealers. Sleep problems in later life aren't just about hormones. Chronic health issues also play a big role. Diabetes. Blood sugar swings at night can trigger thirst and frequent trips to the bathroom. Heart disease. Irregular heartbeats or shortness of breath can wake you suddenly. Kidney problems. As kidney function weakens, the body produces more urine, forcing you out of bed multiple times at night. In fact, a study of over 3,000 older adults, Journal of the American Geriatric Society, 2018, found that people with both diabetes and high blood pressure were 7 times more likely to struggle with insomnia compared to healthy seniors. You see, sleeplessness in later life isn't simply because the body is getting old. It's the result of a series of biological changes and chronic conditions quietly building up over the years. But here's the good news. Nature hasn't left us helpless. She has given us tools, simple, natural allies that can support the body and gently guide it back toward deep, healing sleep. And one of the most powerful of those tools is something you probably already have sitting quietly in your kitchen. A bright yellow fruit that we usually use just for flavor, but that hides a surprising secret for restoring restful sleep. Up next, we'll uncover this familiar fruit and explore how it can become your nighttime ally. My dear friends, we all know the lemon. A slice squeezed into a glass of water, a few drops over fish, or a cool lemonade on a hot summer day. It seems like nothing more than a simple kitchen staple. But what most people don't realize is that the lemon carries a hidden strength. For centuries, healers around the world have used it to restore health, calm the mind, and yes, even bring back restful sleep. Over 2,000 years ago, in India's ancient Ayurvedic tradition, lemon was used to soothe the nervous system and cleanse the body. In ancient Greece, Hippocrates, the father of modern medicine, recommended honey mixed with lemon to ease stress and sleeplessness. In the East, Chinese physicians as far back as the 10th century dried lemon peel to use in formulas that settled the mind, eased worry, and balanced circulation. What's fascinating is that modern science has now confirmed many of these age-old practices. This little fruit hides a treasure chest of bioactive compounds. Limonene, a natural oil shown to lower stress and reduce cortisol, the stress hormone. Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry, 2013. Citral, the compound that gives lemon its refreshing scent, known to activate the limbic system, the brain center for emotion and sleep. Frontiers in Behavioral Neuroscience, 2017. Flavonoids and vitamin C, strong antioxidants that protect the aging brain and even help the body produce more serotonin, the neurotransmitter of calm. Nutrients, 2020. When combined with honey or even salt, lemon doesn't just relax the nerves. It also supports digestion, breathing, and immune function, all important players in deep restorative sleep. I'll never forget a patient of mine named Alina, age 68. She came to me after years of chronic insomnia. Sleeping pills left her groggy, her memory slipping. One day, with tears in her eyes, she said, "Doctor, I just wish for one full night of sleep." without waking up 4 or 5 times. I suggested a simple evening routine: a warm glass of lemon water with honey before bed, and a few gentle breaths of lemon essential oil. 2 weeks later, Alina returned, her face brighter than I had ever seen. "Doctor, I slept 6 hours straight last night, for the first time in nearly 10 years. I feel young again." Her story is one of many that remind us the answer isn't always in an expensive pill bottle. Sometimes it's in the familiar friend sitting quietly in our own kitchen. Most of us think of lemon only as flavoring or refreshment. But after 60, when the body shifts in so many ways, lemon takes on a new role, a natural form of therapy. It gently relaxes the nervous system. It clears the airways, easing that nighttime stuffiness that interrupts sleep. It supports digestion, preventing the bloating that so often keeps older adults tossing and turning. You see, lemon isn't just a garnish or a drink. It's an old friend with a renewed power, a power now confirmed by science and proven in the lives of real people. And coming up next, I'll share with you 3 simple, safe, and effective ways to use lemon to bring back deep, continuous sleep. These are the same methods that have helped thousands of my older patients finally rest through the night. My dear friends, let me now share with you 3 simple ways to use lemon, methods that many of my older patients have tried with wonderful results. Each one is safe, easy to do, and backed by solid science. Method 1. Inhaling lemon essential oil, a scent that calms the brain. Prepare a diffuser and add 3-5 drops of pure lemon essential oil. Turn it on about 15-20 minutes before bedtime so the fragrance fills the room. If you don't have a diffuser, place 2-3 drops into a bowl of hot water near your bed, or put 1-2 drops, already diluted in a carrier oil such as coconut or olive oil, on the 4 corners of your pillow. Breathe gently, relax your shoulders, and allow your body to let go before drifting into sleep. Lemon oil is rich in limonene and citral. When inhaled, these aromatic molecules stimulate the limbic system, the brain's center for emotion and sleep regulation. The result: cortisol, the stress hormone, decreases, and the parasympathetic nervous system switches on, allowing the body to relax. A study in the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine, 2019, found that inhaling lemon essential oil for 15 minutes before bed improved sleep quality in older adults with chronic insomnia. Harold, age 72, a retired literature teacher, often woke up around 2 a.m. and lay awake until dawn. After I suggested using a lemon oil diffuser, he told me, "Doctor, I didn't believe it at first, but within 15 minutes of breathing in that gentle lemon scent, my heartbeat slowed, my mind felt calm, and before I knew it, I was asleep." Always choose pure, undiluted essential oils, not synthetic fragrance. Do not apply directly on skin unless diluted with a carrier oil. Those with asthma or respiratory conditions should start with a very small amount to ensure no irritation. Method 2. Lemon with salt in the bedroom, the silent night watchman. Take 3 fresh lemons and cut each into quarters, keeping the fruit intact in a round shape. Sprinkle coarse salt into the cuts so the lemon's oils and salt mix together. Place the lemons on a small plate and set it near your bed or in a corner of the room. After 2-3 days, when the lemons dry out and the salt changes color, replace them with fresh ones. Lemon's vapor contains limonene, which calms the nervous system. Salt helps absorb moisture, reduce mold, and purify the air, A study in Indoor Air 2020 showed that bedroom air quality directly affects sleep, and natural scents can improve the time spent in deep sleep. Margaret, 65, often complained that her bedroom smelled damp, making her restless. After trying the lemon and salt trick by her bedside, she told me, "I don't know if it was magic, but that night I slept soundly, and in the morning my head felt clearer than it had in years." This is a supportive method, not a cure. If you're sensitive to strong scents, place the lemons farther from the bed. Replace them every 2-3 days to avoid sour odors. Do not place directly on linens as the oils may stain. Method 3. Warm lemon honey water, a friend from the inside. Prepare a quarter of a fresh lemon, 150 ml, about 5 oz of warm water at 104-122 degrees F, and 1 teaspoon of pure honey. Stir the honey into the warm water until dissolved. Squeeze in the juice of a quarter lemon and stir gently. Drink it 45-60 minutes before bed, not immediately before lying down, to reduce the chance of nighttime trips to the bathroom. Warm water relaxes blood vessels and muscles, signaling the body to prepare for rest. Lemon provides vitamin C and potassium, balancing electrolytes and easing digestion, common reasons older adults toss and turn. Honey keeps blood sugar steady overnight, helping the brain produce melatonin consistently. A study in India, International Journal of Basic and Clinical Pharmacology, 2018, found that drinking warm lemon honey water in the evening improved deep sleep in 73% of participants. Susan, age 70, often struggled with bloating and restless nights. I recommended a small cup of warm lemon honey water about 45 minutes before bed. After 10 days, she told me, "Doctor, not only am I sleeping better, but my stomach feels lighter and my skin looks brighter. 1 little cup each night feels like I've found my 40-year-old sleep again." Avoid if you have stomach ulcers, severe acid reflux, weak enamel, or uncontrolled diabetes. Always dilute a quarter lemon with 1 teaspoon of honey in warm water. Do not drink right before bed. Give your body 45-60 minutes. Lemon essential oil soothes the nervous system and calms the brain. Lemon with salt cleans the air and creates a more restful sleep environment. Warm lemon honey water supports the body from within, balancing hormones and digestion. Choose the method that feels right for you. Practice it consistently, and within a few nights, you may notice a remarkable difference. And now, before we close, let's talk about something just as important. Who should be cautious or avoid using lemon for sleep? Knowing this will ensure absolute safety. My dear friends, while lemon is a safe and natural gift from nature, no single remedy is right for everyone. As I often tell my patients, what works well for one person may not be the best choice for another. That's why, before trying lemon as part of your sleep routine, it's important to know which situations call for extra caution or complete avoidance. Those with stomach ulcers or acid reflux, GERD. Lemon juice is highly acidic. For people with ulcers or reflux, drinking lemon water, or even breathing in a strong lemon scent, can stimulate more stomach acid, causing burning discomfort and worsening insomnia. The World Journal of Gastroenterology, 2019, reported that acidic drinks, especially lemon and orange, can increase reflux symptoms in older adults. If you have GERD or ulcers, limit yourself to very mild aromatherapy with lemon oil and avoid drinking lemon honey water until your stomach is stable. Those with weak enamel or sensitive teeth. The citric acid in lemon can erode tooth enamel if used too often, especially when consumed undiluted. A study in the Journal of Dentistry, 2016, found that lemon water could reduce enamel hardness after just 7 days of repeated exposure. If your teeth are sensitive, rinse your mouth with plain water after drinking lemon honey water. Do not brush immediately afterward, as enamel is softer right after acid exposure. Those with migraines. Lemons and other citrus fruits contain tyramine, a compound that can trigger headaches in sensitive individuals. Headache. The Journal of Head and Face Pain, 2018, found that about 11% of migraine patients were sensitive to citrus fruits. If you have a history of migraines, try only a very small amount at first, monitor your reaction, and stop immediately if symptoms occur. Those with kidney disease or potassium restrictions. Lemon contains a small amount of potassium. In patients with advanced kidney disease, the body may struggle to remove excess potassium. This can lead to dangerous heart rhythm problems. The Clinical Journal of the American Society of Nephrology, 2020, warns that potassium imbalance in kidney patients can trigger life-threatening arrhythmias. If you have kidney disease, always check with your doctor before using lemon regularly, especially as a daily drink. Those taking certain medications. Blood pressure medicine. Lemon can mildly lower blood pressure, which may enhance the effect of medication. Tetracycline antibiotics. Lemon's acidity can reduce how well these drugs are absorbed. Diabetes medicine. Lemon combined with honey may influence blood sugar levels. If you are managing a chronic condition with medication, always consult your physician before adding lemon to your daily routine. Friends, lemon is a wonderful ally, but like any natural remedy, it has its limits. The key is to know your body, use it wisely, and respect proper amounts. As I often tell my patients, a spoonful of honey at the right time can be medicine, but a cupful in excess can turn into poison. Use lemon smartly. Listen to your body. And if you live with chronic conditions, never hesitate to check with your doctor before making it a nightly habit. Now, let's move forward together. In the next part, I'll share with you a broader perspective. Beyond lemon, what daily habits truly help seniors protect and restore healthy sleep? My dear friends, lemon may help us open the door to sleep, but keeping that door open night after night takes more than just one fruit or one remedy. In my many years of practice, I've learned that restful sleep comes from a way of living, not a single secret. Allow me to share with you the golden habits that thousands of my older patients have adopted with success. Morning sunlight, resetting your body clock. Each morning, open the curtains or step outside for 10-15 minutes in the gentle sun. Sunlight activates the brain and helps reset your circadian rhythm, the internal clock that tells your body when it's time to wake and when it's time to rest. Research in the Sleep Health Journal, 2018, showed that older adults who spent at least 30 minutes in natural daylight slept 36% deeper than those who rarely saw the sun. Gentle movement, rocking the body into rest. Some believe aging means we should simply sit still and rest. In truth, the body needs gentle activity to release energy and relax the nervous system. Take a 20-30 minute walk each day. Practice deep breathing, light yoga, or meditation. Cut back on caffeine and alcohol in the afternoon. Many seniors still enjoy strong tea or coffee after 4 p.m., but that's like flipping on the wake-up switch right before bedtime. The Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine, 2013, confirmed that caffeine consumed even 6 hours before bed can reduce sleep quality. After 60, try replacing strong tea with chamomile, peppermint, or simply a warm glass of water. Keep a bedtime ritual giving the brain a signal. Think of sleep as a small nightly ceremony. About 30 minutes before bed, turn off the TV and put down the phone. Prepare a warm glass of lemon honey water. Listen to soft music or read a few pages of a book. When repeated nightly, this ritual teaches the brain it's time to rest. Manage chronic conditions and medications. If you live with diabetes, heart disease, or kidney problems, make sure your conditions are well managed. Some medications, like diuretics or corticosteroids, can interfere with sleep. Ask your doctor about the best timing for these medicines so they don't disrupt your nights. Remember, lemon may be the small doorway that leads us into sleep, but it's your daily habits that build the strong foundation to keep that sleep steady, deep, and restorative. My dear friends, we've walked a long journey together. From the struggles of sleepless nights in later life, tossing, turning, waking in the dark hours, to discovering the surprising healing power of something as simple as a lemon. Some may still think, how can a small lemon matter that much? But as you've seen, when science meets tradition, lemon is no longer just a flavor in the kitchen. It becomes a gentle healer, a few drops of essential oil calming the mind, a lemon with salt purifying the bedroom air, a warm cup of lemon honey water soothing both stomach and spirit. Small, everyday rituals, yet powerful enough to open the door to peaceful nights. In over 30 years of medical practice, I've learned one simple truth. Sleep is not a luxury. It is a right of the body. When we neglect it, our health fades. But when we protect it, sleep becomes the most powerful medicine, restoring strength, sharpening memory, and even lengthening life itself. And lemon, this old friend, is just a reminder that sometimes the answers to life's biggest struggles are found in the simplest places, right beside us. My dear friends, I know that sleepless nights in later years are not just about the body. They carry loneliness, worry, and at times the feeling of helplessness against aging. But please believe this. You can reclaim your sleep. Every good night's rest gives you a brighter tomorrow, and it is never too late to begin caring for your health. If you're listening to me now, I want you to whisper to yourself, tonight, I will give myself the chance to sleep well. Choose one of the 3 lemon methods I shared. Try it for a few nights. Let your body feel the difference. And then come back here and share your results in the comments. Because your story, even if it's simply, I finally slept 5 hours straight after so many years, might be the encouragement someone else desperately needs tonight. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the safe, science-backed tips I'll continue to share each week. Together, we'll build a community of seniors who live healthier, longer, and happier lives. Always remember, the quality of your sleep decides the quality of your life. If you can rest deeply each night, then each morning you rise with new strength to smile, to walk with steady steps, and to live more precious years with your loved ones. And sometimes, it all begins with something as small, as humble, and as loving as a lemon.